going on, guys? So, excuse me for not getting my live going tonight. I ran into some issues with some things, so I have to reschedule the live. Okay, I got to reschedule it. I have to push it up to. I'm probably gonna either try to push it. I can't promise it, but I definitely will get this live on because I want to hear everybody's perspective on these bitch ass channels out here. But either tomorrow at 9 or I have to maybe push it to Sunday at 9. Have a lot of things going on this weekend that have to get taken care of. So pardon me on the live. The live is still coming. All right, so stay tuned for that live, man. But as y'all can see, your boy Rebel, I like to troll myself too. Yeah, ain't nobody above the trolling, man. You know what I mean? So look, you got aerosexuals out there, and then you got Canelo sexuals and people like that. You got tankomaniacs, and then you have the what we call Bud Buddies, right? The people that support and love Terence Crawford. And I am an official Bud Buddy. Yes, right. I am a goddamn Bud Buddy. And I am proud to say it. I think Terence Crawford is one of the baddest men in the sport right now. Ain't not gonna change that. If he lose to Canelo, it still ain't gonna change. I'm still rocking with Bud. Just for the simple fact, he went up there and dared to be great. You dig? That's my guy. I fuck with him outside the ring. I fuck with him in the ring. And then these faggot ass channels out here, disrespecting, trying to slander his name. But then you got, how you know for a fact that it's hate on Bud, because it's just like if you got like I said. If you got a gang of dudes, there's 20 dudes in a gang, and the leader of the gang was notorious for selling drugs in the community, but for some reason, you picking out like one or two out of that bunch of 20 that is associated with that gang leader. It got to be a reason why you picking out just them two dudes. And you ain't mentioning none of the rest of the dudes. So you got a personal issue going on with those two motherfuckers. If you know what I'm saying? If not, then you will be talking about all of them. And that's what I mean about the snack thing. I see plenty fighters, with the snack logo on their clothes and their boxes, their hat and everything. But for some reason, Devin Haney and Terence Crawford is the only ones that's always the one that's getting that people trying to run down on them two. You got to ask yourself, why is that? I think it's multiple reasons why. I kind of talked about that on previous videos. All right. But we here to shut all that shit down. Shout out Easy Work Boxing. Shout out CJ Goodfella TV, Boxing Wave, E Thriller, Heavy Bag TV, Captain Full G. So many dope channels out there that's pushing the real. They pushing back against the bullshit in this upcoming boxing channel civil war that is definitely gonna come. I was talking to one of my homies on the phone the other night, and we were talking about that too. He's like, yo, it don't matter who win that fight between Bud or Canelo. It's going down in the boxing streets after, like, whatever the outcome is, it's still going down in these boxing streets. And I agree 100%. If Bud beats Canelo, man, look, I'm telling y'all right now, Bud buddies, y'all better mount up. Better mount up and get ready, man. Better have them darts, better have them that ammo ready. You better load your magazines and have them ready to go. When it's that green light, because I'm telling you now, they coming for Bud, bro. Because I believe wholeheartedly that he's gonna beat Canelo. And I think Bud gonna win me a whole lot of money. Just like he won me a lot of money with Errol Spence. It's gonna be the same thing. Mo Hurts on that. And if he didn't, I know y'all gonna come on the channel like, oh, yeah, I told you. We told you that Bud was too small. We told you he was gonna get knocked out. And that's what boxing is about, baby. Testing yourself, pushing that envelope. Who gives a fuck if he gets knocked out or not? But I bet you this though, he ain't gonna get knocked out trying to survive. If he gonna get knocked out, he gonna get knocked out going out on his fucking shield. Guaranteed. I could guarantee you that one. Bud ain't Jermell Charlo. If that's the part people missing with all of this. If you're gonna get knocked out, let it be in grace. And he gonna go all out for his shit, bro. It's not gonna be just a knockout. First of all, when has Canelo ever just flatline somebody and put them to sleep? Besides what, Amir Khan. I think that's the only one he really brutally put to sleep. When is the last time he's been able to done that? He couldn't even do that to Jermell Charlo. So, come on, man. The man told y'all it's all about the mentality. If he hits Bud and Bud goes down, that's probably just gonna make Bud even more upset. And then, but he gonna get brutal. This is boxing, bro. It's boxing. Bud know what's up. Bud know why. He know what can happen in that ring. Canelo know what can happen in that ring. That's why that's what they signed up for. They understand completely what's at stake and what can happen. You think they don't know that? So y'all can miss me with all that. You bug, you got knocked out. Yeah, and what you want, a biscuit? Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you say. That's not gonna change nothing over here with this Bud buddy. You feel me? So, shout out to Terence Crawford, the baddest man on the planet. Shout out to Bushido Boxing. You know what I mean? All of them. The ones that's here destroying, we're bringing some balance back to this narrative that these bitch ass niggas is pushing. So, when I have the live, I hope them niggas pull up to the live. Any one of them channels that all them, the Stooge 7. That's what I like calling them, like some of them dudes. And a lot of them, when they talking about the pay you, said they trying to be slick with it. Oh, I'm not saying they is doing it, but, you got to ask questions. That's a smart way of trying to put it, but still, if you even question that shit, or you even insinuating it, you're a sucker for that. I don't give a fuck if it's like even a small little bit. I don't care if you got your pinky toe in the door. That's still some sucker shit right there. So just for even bringing it up, and these channels that I'm talking about, none of these dudes don't bring up, when about Tank and Vada. None of these dudes don't bring up. They're not bringing up Canelo right now. They're not talking about why they not talking about the other snack fighters. You know what I mean? Why they just talking about Bud and Devin? They leave all of that out because we know what it is. Fagnon is he's one of the main ones. He was the most blatant one, man. And they talking about he was talking about in one of his videos about what I said, what part of that is defamation, bro? I saw one of the videos where he clearly said, Bud, you need to stop that juice, bro. You fucking up. Some shit like that. He's like, you need to stop it already. That right there, you're telling me that's words you saying like for a fact this is what I'm doing. That would be considered defamation. Like if I tell somebody, hey, yo, stop being stop raping those women, bro. You a rapist, man. You need to stop raping. I know you raping those women. Stop it, okay? I know that's what you're doing for a fact. You're rape. What's that called? That is defamation. You figure these dudes is attorneys and they know better. Fuck out of here. Quack attorneys, bro. Quacks. Who the fuck? I wouldn't want him being my attorney. Shit, if I'm caught up in the case, I represent myself, or I get that bitch nigga to represent me in the courts. Anyway, Bud Buddy signing out, man. It's your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Drop comments, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later.